Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about it. Oklahoma and Texas breaking news to the SEC. Let's talk about it. We'll wait a minute or two. I haven't announced anything, but listen, this thing just came up. We want to talk about it. Big Phil, what's the word? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's talk about it. I know a couple of people may be lost in the sauce because I didn't announce anything. I'm just coming on. Let's talk about it. Come on in, come on in. Chris, what's up, my man? What's up? We got some breaking news. EFA, EAF, what's up, my man? UCLA fan. Let's talk about this breaking news, man. This is unbelievable. And I think this is getting ready to trickle down to the Pac-12 as well as everything, man. Come on in. We got 18. They coming on in right now. Let's talk about it. Breaking news. Breaking news. What's going on, my man? Hey, Adrian, what's going on? Listen, we got some breaking news. Oklahoma and Texas are getting ready to exit to the SEC ASAP. Jay, what's up, my man? Big Justin, what's the word? What's the word? Listen, I didn't announce this, but hey, Phil, bringing lost to the sauce. Hey, listen, lost in all the sauce. You know who's lost in the sauce? Oklahoma and Texas is about to be lost in the sauce. They're about to join this SEC ASAP. And listen, it is about to be go time on their end, and they better, how should we say it? Put up or shut up. They're gonna have to come with the real deal, right? Dr. Alumni 86, do they have announced this a couple years ago? They announced it, but you know, they were actually going to the Big 12, the SEC in 2025. They originally announced for that, but now we're leaving next year going to the Big 10, but these guys are going next year as well. So look, it's kind of breaking news, man. Terry T, how you doing? It's breaking news, and they're getting ready to exit. Oklahoma and Texas thought they were going to have an extra year to kind of get themselves together. Now they're going to have to, handle their business, man, and get ready to get up out of here. Chris, Oregon and Washington better start looking for help. Hey, listen, this is the reason I'm announcing this is because this is going to be a trickle-down effect. This is going to be a snowball effect. You're going to start seeing this is getting ready to affect the Pac-12, whether Oregon or Washington goes to the Big 10, or whether Arizona schools go to the Big 12. We're about to start seeing a whole domino effect right now. This is major. And listen, they just reached this agreement. Apparently, it says as a part of this agreement, this is breaking news just now. As a part of this agreement, the Longhorns and the Sooners will owe a combined $100 million to the Big 12 conference. Much will be distributed to each Big 12 team. So $100 million, these guys are going to be, man, this is crazy. Phil, give me whatever sauce works for. Hey, Phil, get you some sweet and sour sauce. You know what, Phil? You lost to the sweet and sour sauce. Let me say that right there. Phil, get you some sweet and sour sauce. Great news. We can post. Listen, we can post transfers. And it's funny because you guys know that Warren Robertson, the commit that switched from TCU and he just switched to Texas. I kind of wondered. Well, I'm sure he knew that. I guess that they were going to eventually play in the Big 12 or the SEC. But man, this kind of hit. It's just a spur of the moment thing, and this thing I guess was voted in tonight, man. So EAF, wow, yeah, that's what I said. It just hit. I felt necessary and compelled to go ahead and go live on this because I think this is going to affect all of us, man. This is going to affect USC. It's going to affect UCLA. I think that now Notre Dame's hand is getting ready to be forced, I believe, based on the fact that they're going to have to join the conference. Whether it's the ACC or whether it's the Big 10, Notre Dame is going to have to make some moves. I mean, they cannot just think that they can ride off of, what they had going on, because now you're about to see these super conferences get ready to form in a crazy way right now. It's about to be straight crazy. And listen, it's go time. Great news. We can put, yeah, absolutely. So, man, listen, I wanted to get on, man. What are you guys' thoughts on this as it relates to this? What is your thoughts on Phil? So this being live and people just coming in, can you start from the beginning? Absolutely. Listen, Oklahoma and Texas is breaking news. Oklahoma and Texas have just announced that their move to the SEC rather is going to be the same as USC in the 2024 season. So that means not this summer coming up. Next summer, you guys know we getting ready to head to the Big Ten. And now Oklahoma and Texas, they were getting ready to go in the 2025 season. So they had an extra year to kind of make preparations, proper preparations, recruiting staff. And my thing is this, man, I mean, when you talk about a new coach like Brent Venables, man, you kind of wonder, man, did this kind of catch him off guard, thinking that it was going to be the 2025 season? So they're going to have to get everything up to speed pretty quick as it relates to recruiting, as it relates to, and they did pretty well this year in the recruiting, but as it relates to just your play on the field, you can't be playing patty cake, baker's man when you're going over there to the SEC, coming from the Big 12. You got to get it up. And even 7 wins, even Steve Sarkisian, I was about to say 7 wins Sark. Forgive me. Not 7 wins Sark, but Steve Sarkisian, even him, what he did this year in the Big 12, you cannot do that in the SEC because he will be lost in all the sauce. And so that's kind of what you're dealing with, man. And let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. I wonder which 2 teams will get moved to the SEC East. That's kind of crazy, because if you look at the SEC West, I'm thinking it's still going to be Arkansas, maybe Oklahoma, and it's going to be Alabama. Man, that whole thing is going to be crazy. I don't know how they're going to do it, man, but it's breaking news, and I think it's going to affect USC, the Big Ten, everybody. I think it's going to affect the Notre Dame to be forced to go to a conference. Notre Dame is going to have to go to a conference. They can't keep doing that. Keep doing what they're doing. So now, is Notre Dame going to go? Is Stanford or Cal going to go? Or is Washington and Oregon going to go? Man, it's unbelievable. Absolutely, Phil. This is crazy. John, what's up, my man? John Chichilla, what's going on? Starting in 2024, no one will respect the Pac, ACC, and the Big 12 schedule. No, man, it's pretty crazy. And you guys know the breaking news just came yesterday that, well, it's not even breaking news yet. It's not confirmed. But supposedly San Diego State and SMU are supposed to be going to the Pac-12. This is allegedly. Don't take my word on this. This is allegedly. And so look, man, can you imagine if the Pac-12 get SMU and San Diego State? San Diego State, a good university. They're both good universities, but these super conferences are being formed. So the question is Oregon and Washington going to be lost in the sauce, or is the Big Ten? You guys know too, the Big Ten now has another commissioner. The guy that brought us over, he's not Kevin Warren. He's now gone to the Chicago Bears, if I'm not mistaken. So now the guy that brought us in, UCLA and USC, this guy is gone. So how is this going to affect everything? And how does the new commissioner for the Big Ten, how is he going to receive this and focus on if he's going to either take some teams? Because you don't want to get lost in the sauce when you talk about these super conferences. And you guys know, I brought it to you months ago about the new deal, the $100 million deal that these guys are going to have with the TV rights deal with the Big Ten, man. So this thing is it's pretty unbelievable. I was confused because your title, man, that was a typo. I'm just now seeing that. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that once I get off of here. That is not, it's 2024. My bad on that. AZ and AZ are moving to the big AZ and AZ. San Diego State. How happy will San Diego State be? I think they're going to be thrilled. I think the Pac-12 was hoping that they get in the California market still, which they are. They still going to get the California market in the event that they sign with the Pac-12. But this move right here, after the Pac-12 did that, it's kind of crazy because it's like now, after the SEC did this today, it's kind of crazy because now it's like, okay, this was another move, a power move on top of the move that supposedly, allegedly, the Pac-12 did, and you kind of wonder now if that move doesn't even matter at this point. It's crazy. John, hey John, I appreciate you. Breaking, USCJ recruited to come out of hey man, hey John, I can't. Hey man, hey look, hey, I wish. Hey look, I will put on some pads right now. You hear me? I will put on some pads right now. But so man, here's the deal, man. This is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the SEC now getting Oklahoma and Texas. And look, if I'm the SEC, it's a good brand. They're good brands, but look, the quality of football these teams played this past season hadn't been all that great. I think Oklahoma with six wins, Texas with 7 wins. Texas with a very a season that just wasn't all that hot. So look, I want you guys to tell me, how do you guys think this is going to affect the Pac-12? I think this is big time. No, we need big USC. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm not big enough for no D-line. Hey, I'm 6 feet, 225 pounds. Hey, I'm not, a D lineman, man, 6'2", 300 pounds. We need Seal on that D-line. Phil, you know who I'm talking about. We need Seal. That's who we need on that D-line, man. That's who we need. USC Beast Mode. What's going on? Hey, what's up, my man? Hey, look, for those who are just coming on, we got breaking news. It's a typo up top. It says Oklahoma and Texas leaving for the SEC in 2025. No, they're leaving next year like us, 2024. And we just kind of, it was breaking, so I just wanted to come on and break with it. Hey, I wanted to break with it and break bread with you guys because it's been a while, and we want to know how will this affect us. I mean, I think it's going to affect everybody. I think it's going to trickle down. And for those who are just coming on, they said yesterday, allegedly, that San Diego State and SMU allegedly supposed to be going to the Pac-12. Nothing guaranteed, but that's supposed to be the rumor. And if that happens, this is all, man. This move really doesn't even matter at this point as it relates to that, because this is going to form. You're going to have the big three. I think you're going to have the big 3 or 4 conferences, man. You're going to have the ACC. Well, you're going to have the Big 10, the SEC, and you're going to have the Big 12. I think those are the Pac-12 may be lost in the sauce. I'm not sure. I think the Pac-12 may get some of those schools posts from the Big 12, and I think the Big 10 will post maybe a couple of more from the Pac-12, man. So look, you guys hit me in the comment section. It's crazy. It is absolutely. Warren, what's up, my man? What's up, homie? Hey, everything good, man? What's the word? EFA, will the SEC still eliminate its 2 divisions? No, I think they're gonna still have 2 divisions, but they're gonna have to restructure it. It's still gonna be the East and the West, but I think they're gonna have to move some of those teams, man. Like, I don't know. I've even heard, I think maybe Alabama going to the East, which is crazy. They can still keep them up West because it's Tuscaloosa, Alabama is still. I think you're kind of going that way. You next door. Wait, you got Tuscaloosa. I think you got Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. All that's kind of West. So I think that you can still have that be like that, but I'm not sure. We'll see how that. But I think those divisions are going to be East and West. But I just think the only thing that's going to be different with that is those teams are going to get moved around. Oklahoma and Texas probably going. I don't know if they're going to make them East and West or not. We'll see. Joseph, hey Jay, is that your last year in the Pac-12? Next year is going to be our last year, 2024. Well, this year is our last year. This year is oh yeah, you did say this year. This year is our last year. You guys know next year we're going to the Big 10. Next year we open up with LSU next year in Las Vegas. All of us need to be there, and then we follow that tough game into the Big 10. That's why we got to be ready. We don't want to be caught, in a situation where we're not ready when we enter this conference, man, because this is going to be straight up go time, man. Straight up go time. Big 12 or the Pac-12 is done. Hey, they're done. Probably move the Mississippi schools. I think they're going to move the Mississippi schools. You think they move the Mississippi schools to the east or to, man, I don't know. I mean, think about this. The Mississippi schools are not far from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So the Texas schools are going further west. I don't know. It's a weird, it's a crazy situation. I don't know how they're gonna do that. But Oklahoma, they better hope they're not in the SEC West with Bama and some of them other schools, man, because it's probably gonna be tough ridings for them. Texas as well, man. So look, man, I just wanted to tap in with you. Those who are just coming on, the SEC has reached the deal. Oh, well, the Big 12 reached the deal. Texas and Oklahoma are out of here, and it's going to be a trickle-down effect for everybody, man. All of us are going to we're going to sit back and watch. You guys watch. We got a whole spring and we got a whole summer to watch this thing unfold, because guarantee you one thing, nobody wants to be lost in the sauce. Each conference is going to try to build their own stock up. So you're going to see that with the TV rights deal. You're going to see that with the teams, and I expect the Big Ten, the SEC, and the Big 12 to make power moves. I think the ACC may be out of here too. It's a possibility. Phil, talk about the difference between the Big Ten, the Big 12, the Big. Hey, well, the Big Ten. Let's look at it like this. The Big Ten is this. The Big Ten is going to be your Ohio State, your Michigan, your Penn State, your Wisconsin, your Iowa, Minnesota. Who else we got? I said Penn State. We got the Illinois. Those are going to be your Big Ten teams. The Big 12, you're going to have your Baylor. You're going to have Texas. You got Oklahoma currently right now. You got Oklahoma. You got Texas. You got Baylor. You got Texas Tech. You got Kansas State. So you got all these teams. However, now the Big 12 is getting Central Florida. They're getting Houston. They're getting BYU, and they're getting one more. It's one more they're getting, and it's kind of, I can't think of it right now. But those teams are joining the Big 12, and so that conference is going to be totally different. And the word was initially that those schools will try to poach some Arizona State and Arizona from the Pac-12 to move over there with them. But we'll see what's going to happen. But as far as the SEC, you guys know who they are: Alabama, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Georgia, all those schools, South Carolina. So, man, this is it's a big development, man. But I think we're gonna see some real movement going on this spring and this summer. 2024 season looks like it's going to be really hard for us. LSU, man. Hey, let me tell you something. And I'm gonna tell you guys this: when you look at that stretch that we have going on this year, when you look at the stretch, the first 3 games we got is going to be, of course, San Jose State, Nevada, and then you have Stanford. All those games in the beginning. But then if you look at this, I just seen something today that's talked about the best quarterbacks in the country, the top 25, and the majority of them is Pac-12 schools. And when you look at right now the slate that we have to, I don't think it's going to be any tougher. Do you guys think it's going to be any tougher than what we already have right now? I don't think so. In my personal opinion, I just don't see it like that. And I think that we're gonna be okay, because we got Oregon, we got Washington, we got who else do we got? Colorado. We got some teams that are going to be very competitive this year. Only thing I'm thinking about is Ohio State, Penn State, and Michigan. I don't see anybody else right now giving us a challenge. Do you? You guys hit me in the comment section. You tell me what you think. Is the SEC going to potentially have 7 and 9 conference games? You know what? I think they need to. I think the SEC, the stuff that they do, they play all of these teams. Coastal Carolina, they play that. Well, I'm not gonna say Coastal Carolina because they got better, but they play a lot of teams like Winthrop, stuff like that. They play Troy. They play a lot of schools that are just, and you guys know, I brought this stat to you over the summer. USC has never played a Division I AA. They're the only team in the country that has never played. Man, my glasses getting fogged up. USC is the only team in the country that has never played a Division I AA school. Did you guys know that? Were you guys aware of that? And look, I think they, once this conference alignment takes place, I think all those little cupcakes, it's crazy. Cincinnati. Hey, Warren, thank you. It is Cincinnati. So it's Central Florida going to the Big 12. Central Florida, Houston, Cincinnati, and who am I leaving out? Central Florida, Houston, Cincinnati, and I said the other one earlier. Corey, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Jason, you know which division USC is going? Listen, you know, it's crazy because all of a sudden, you guys realize that the Big Ten Commissioner Kevin Warren, he just exited out of there, is going to the Chicago Bears. And the crazy thing about it is that right before he left, he ups and decides to do away with divisions. And whereas as before, it was the West and the East, if I'm not mistaken, in the Big Ten. So you had Ohio State, Penn State, you had I think Michigan, all these in his division. Now he did away with the West Division, and now you know, I mean, it's crazy because I think Wisconsin, Iowa, the West, and it would have been better for us, more beneficial for us if we would have been in the West Division. Let me say what's up to some of these people that are coming in. Mark, fight on, fight on, fight on. Gilbert didn't get a note. Hey, man, my bad, man. Hey, this is Gilbert, this is breaking news, man. I'm just coming with the spur of the moment with this. This is breaking news. Oklahoma, for those who are just coming on, Oklahoma and Texas have both just decided to, they came in, they got an agreement with the Big 12, $100 million. The Big 12 over 8 years is going to be dispersed. They're leaving the same time as us and going to the SEC. You guys know that we're leaving next year, and the same thing now. So it's breaking news. So I just want to BYU. Thank you, Warren. Thank you. I'm so lost in the sauce right now. But Mark, watch out for USC. Absolutely, watch out for USC. Hey, listen, USC priority. If they don't, we will be in the West. Yeah, and they need to keep it that way. Hey, listen, I need everybody who follows Trojan football, who's very who wants to get all information on recruiting, who wants to get all information on anything Trojan. You see this guy right here, USC priority. Go follow him on Instagram. You will see his name. It's just like that, USC priority, and you can look him up, and he'll have all the information you need, recruiting news, and everything you need. Let me put that up one more time. USC priority. He's gonna be the man for all your recruiting news. You can find him on Instagram with that name. Mark, it will be a magical season. Hey, listen, let me tell you guys this. I gotta do a little dissertation. I have to do this real quick because you know, I had a comment today, and I had to kind of refer something to somebody, which was YouTube, and it said, look at Braylon Shelby, go look at Elijah Hughes, go look at the guys that we have, and you just kind of compare it to some of the guys that we have with some of the other recruits. I know that they tell you guys that USC is lost in the sauce with recruiting, but I'm gonna tell you something. When I evaluated these players, I seen some players that are big time impact players, man. So look, I don't want you guys to be worried. I think the defense. Do I like the 3-3-5? No, I don't like the 3-3-5. But am I willing to work with what we have? Yes, because I believe and I'm confident that we got better athletes that are coming in this year. Listen, our depth. Listen, by the way, how do you guys like me? I've been breaking down each and every transfer portal, guys. Let me know. Give me feedback. How do you guys like that? Do you guys get a better look at these guys? Are you guys getting more familiar with these guys? Let me know. But listen, I'm very confident that USC and Lincoln Riley, these guys recruited a defense players that are, hey, no doubt, defensive players that are absolutely good. USCJ, what's up, bro? What's up, my man? What's up with you, man? Thanks for the love. Hey, always, man. Always, my brother. What's up, man? What's going on? It's been a minute. Look, it has been a long time, man, but we coming on for this breaking news. Joey Bosa. Who is Joey Bosa? Are you referring, Logan, what's up, my man? Are you referring to Elijah Hughes, Joey Bosa? Brian, that is really good news. Go ahead and start the three-part. Man, listen, Brian, you're right, man. It is about to be 3 power conferences now. 3 power conferences. And listen, and this is why this is so much of a big development, because here's the deal. When you look at schools like Oregon, when you look at schools like Washington, decision time is about to happen. And we know that allegedly, like I said, for those who are coming on, SMU allegedly, this is not concrete. You guys don't take allegedly SMU and San Diego State are supposed to go to the Pac-12. Yesterday that news came down. This is just a rumor, but it looks like the day after that news came down, all of a sudden you see the SEC and the Big Ten. I mean, they went ahead and sealed the deal because listen, the Pac-12 is lightweight trying to do a backdoor, make their little small power conference, but this move today, speeding this thing up. Listen, this is going to speed everything up, and we get ready to see a trickle-down effect. USC priority. Wait, let's see. USC's winning record against most of the big teams we played already, and no losing. Hey, absolutely, we leading all of them. We are leading all of them. Listen. This is what I've been kind of bringing to you guys. David Peavy, Sam Green, Elijah Hughes. Thank you, USC priorities. Braylon Shelby may be absolute most underrated. Listen, all these guys, and it's no disrespect to any other guys that we didn't get, but these guys that he just mentioned, I'm telling you, I've studied their film, and I'm going to tell you right now, Tackett Curtis is the best linebacker in the country. We got him. And by the way, Tackett Curtis scored got the highest score doing the workouts. I forget the number, but got one of the highest scores. Tackett Curtis is the real deal. And he's the number one player in the country. Well, the number one player in Louisiana this past year, Louisiana Player of the Year, excuse me. Louisiana Player of the Year, and you don't just get that by accident. It's a lot of athletes in that state. Elijah Hill, oh, absolutely, man. I love him. Listen, I'm telling you, what I see from David Peavy, Elijah Hughes, and Shelby, I think those guys are superstars. Sam Green just got an edge on his shoulder just because, and I'm going to tell you that right now. Elijah Hughes is, yeah, absolutely, he is. Daniel, USC will be putting a solid squad. Listen, you're right. And the squad is going to be good. The depth is going to be good. And listen, you still got your Corey Foremans. You got Jamil Muhammad. You got all these guys that we got now. And listen, it's going to be, I think, a beautiful thing. Now, Danny, didn't land Mateo and Pleasant, so most believe you. Man, listen, I totally agree. Look, that's the perception right now. But look, there was some film out today. Coach Benny Wiley put out some film today. And listen, Damani Jackson, he was getting clocked at 21 miles an hour today in the workouts. I just seen it today. And listen, it is straight up go time. Damani Jackson, Christian Roland Wallace, these guys are legit. They are legit. EAF, the SEC commissioner said the playoff expansion is what would determine any accelerated schedule. Any word on the play? No word on that, but man, I'm kind of wondering after this move today how this thing is going to work out. Man, I have no idea. Don't forget, but Roe Blessings on special team. That dude has a leg on him. You guys seen the video I did. This guy kicked from 55, I think, the 52, 50. And look, the guy has 2 touchbacks this year. And also Tyler Roblos, he just committed yesterday. And listen, the guy can kick. He can kick the crap out of a ball. No joke. He is no joke, man. So look, I think we are on the rise. Absolutely, man. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. I appreciate everybody that supports, man. USCJ is much love to everybody that's in here right now. We just I didn't want to be on here longer than 30 minutes. It's been 29 minutes. I can't believe that. Hey, look, I didn't want to be on here for more than 30 minutes. I just wanted to tap in with you and see exactly how we think that this is going to affect USC, this big move with the SEC now, the Oklahoma. And look, Oklahoma and Texas, it wasn't like they had the best season in the world. I mean, you would think that they thought they might have had an extra time to prepare, make preparations to get in this conference. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think they're ready for this or what? I bet TCU is just thrilled right now for this news. What do you think will happen to the Pac-12? Man, in my opinion, the move that the Pac-12 made this year, well, allegedly made this year. I personally think this is just me. Either they're gonna try to go out there, Fresno State, Boise State, or something, or they, man, it could be bad news. I think the Big 12 is gonna try to make a power play. They're gonna try to be that other power conference. Maybe poach the Arizona schools, maybe poach Colorado. You guys remember Colorado used to be in the Big 10. You guys do remember? Excuse me. They used to be in the Big 12. Texas A&M, Colorado. Those teams used to be in the Big 12, and then they broke up. And Missouri as well. Missouri used to be Nebraska, Missouri, Texas A&M, Colorado. I think Colorado, they may end up going back to the Big 12, man. It's a possibility. Utah can possibly go to the Big 12. I've heard that conversation as well. So look, it's a lot of changes. Look, I think the domino effect is getting ready. It happened today. Today is the day. We're gonna start seeing it go. We appreciate you coming on, Jay. Hey, homie. Hey, we appreciate you as well, man. I just wanted to tap in for a minute. I'm gonna tap out, but 30 minutes not long enough. Hey, man, I just wanted. I'm gonna set. You know what? Last year during the off season, I think I was trying to start one a week, and I may get back to that one live a week. You guys hit me in the comments. Let me know before I get out of here. Do you guys think would you guys want one live a week? Utah and the Big 12 would be interesting. That'd be very interesting. But look, man, I think this year, I know a lot of people are kind of concerned about the Big 12, Big 10 next year for us going in there. But I think this year is going. It's prepared us. Think about this. What other quarterbacks are we going to face? A Washington State quarterback? Are we going to face a Oregon quarterback? Are we going to face we're not going to face none of those quarterbacks when we go into the Big 10. They don't have C.J. Stroud anymore. Three lines a week, man, I will really be lost in the sauce, man. But listen. I just wanted to tap in, man. I'm going to change that head, and I thought I put 2024. That's 2025. But look, breaking news, man. And look, this is going to be a trickle-down effect. We can expect that, man. So, look, you guys hit me in the comment section. I need to know, do you guys like me breaking down those transfer portal guys before I go? Those transfer portal guys and give you like an extended look. Let me know. Your channel is my favorite of all. Hey, I really appreciate that. Man. Listen, I try and I put the time in to give you guys as much information as possible with the players and make it a family atmosphere, man. So look, I appreciate everybody that's always tapping in with me, man. And look, one thing I can say about this channel is I'm very appreciative of is that every video, man, it seems like it's just been a lot of comments, and I'm very thankful for that because it lets me know that you guys the content is being created to where you guys want to conversate, man. And I'm very grateful for that, and I appreciate that. Can't wait to see all the new O-line blocking. Hey, absolutely, man. We got it going on, man. We got it going on. So look, man, until later, I think I'm gonna be not do anything tomorrow, but until later, man, listen, everybody stay blessed. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Just wanted to hit that breaking news real quick, man. So look, man, I'm out of here. I'm about to be out of here. Everybody stay blessed. And listen, until later, everybody, let me make sure I got all these comments. Let me make sure. Absolutely. So, all right. So, look, man, everybody stay blessed. And look, until later on, man, I don't know when it may be tomorrow, but until later, man, hey, fight on, fight on, fight on.